Right now, your vision feels simple. It feels as if light enters your eyes and your brain provides a live, high-definition stream of reality exactly as it is. When you look at the world, everything in your visual field seems sharp and stable simultaneously. However, the mind does not passively watch the world. It intercepts visual data to fill in gaps, remove details, and predict what should be there before you ever notice a change. Your experience of sight is a version of reality your brain believes is useful enough to show you, a highly curated edit designed to hide the biological flaws of your hardware. Only a tiny center of your vision, controlled by a part of the retina called the fovea, captures sharp detail. Outside of that pin-sized area, the world is much less precise than it feels. Your eyes solve this through saccades, fast automatic shifts that happen several times every second. They dart around the environment to collect isolated fragments of high-resolution data. The raw data streaming from your eyes is actually a disjointed, chaotic sequence of snapshots rather than a smooth video feed. You never feel the cuts because the brain stitches those fragments together instantly. The smooth, stable world you perceive is a post-production illusion. Where the optic nerve leaves the retina, there is a place where no light is detected at all. This is a physical blind spot in each eye. This biological quirk means there is a literal, gaping hole in the visual data entering your mind. You don't see a hole because your brain fills it in. If a line passes through it, your mind extends the line. The mind prioritizes an uninterrupted, best-guess version of reality over admitting that its own hardware has failed. Analyzing every piece of visual information from scratch takes an enormous amount of energy. If the brain waited for full confirmation of every detail, everyday life would feel painfully slow. To save time, the brain uses a predictive engine. It asks what is most likely to be there and prepares that answer before the light even hits your eyes. Optical illusions reveal these predictive rules in action. These two shapes are identical in color, but the surrounding context forces your brain to judge their brightness differently. This engine also compensates for the physical time delay of light traveling to the eye. It literally projects moving objects slightly forward in time so that they feel continuous rather than slightly late. Perception always arrives slightly after reality. The brain's predictive editing closes that gap so your experience feels anchored in the immediate present. Immediate psychological goals also drive the brain's editing process. In change blindness experiments, people often fail to notice a person in a conversation being swapped for someone else because their attention is focused elsewhere. While the eyes mechanically capture the data, the mind decides it isn't worth promoting into your conscious awareness. Emotions like stress hijack this process. When anxious, your attention narrows, making threat-related details easy to notice, while neutral information disappears into the background. Ultimately, seeing and noticing are separate functions. Your reality is rewritten second by second based on what your brain deems emotionally critical for your survival. Vision didn't evolve to be an objective photograph. It is a rapid navigation tool designed to help you decide and act inside a complex world. In the architecture of perception, usefulness matters more than strict accuracy. Acknowledging this turns mundane moments into extraordinary feats. A face recognized instantly in poor light is actually the result of massive hidden mental computation. Because your brain chooses what is worth noticing, it also chooses which fears and assumptions deserve your attention. The same system that fills a physical blind spot can just as easily edit what you believe to be true. The most powerful trick the mind pulls is hiding the work. By the time you notice the edit, the next one has already begun.